Alright, what up, y'all? It's your boy Saint Sonder here. We got you some more Marvel Rivals. And today's video, this match that we have in the background inspired me to make this video because, this season has been ELO hell. At least for me, it has been ELO hell. So last season, we make it to Celestial. Rank resets hit. We go all the way back down to gold or plat or whatever. Since the start of season 2, I've been stuck in plat. I cannot get out of plat to save my life because this game is exactly why I'm gonna show you why I can't get out of this fucking, this damn ELO, this damn rank. The amount of games that I lose to people just throwing in DCs. The amount of games that I lose versus the amount of games that I win, it's not even comparable. It's not even comparable. Probably 90% of the games that I lose are either because it's 5v6, someone just DC'd, or somebody's just blatantly throwing. 9 out of the 10 games that I lose are because of that. It is not because it was tough, it's not because it was close. Literally, it's because somebody is just choosing to not give a fuck, and it is so frustrating. So, I mean, I have a couple ways, or just a few ways on I think how Marvel Rivals could just fix competitive. And I don't mean fix it in the sense that it's just not, it's unplayable, but I mean there could be some little nuanced things that they could add to the gameplay, on the infrastructure of the game that would just, I don't know, make it more fair. I don't know. Maybe this is my first hero shooter game. Maybe I'm just not privy. Maybe this isn't new. Maybe this is shit they deal with in other games like Overwatch or Valorant, and I don't know. But I find it very hard to believe that there's a team-oriented game that is you can just lose because there's teammates who are just able to throw the game and there's no penalty for it and you just have to suffer the consequences. I don't know, 3 ways on how you could fix competitive. One of them being if somebody DCs, maybe it just doesn't count. And I know they do that in quick match now. If you're a substitute, it doesn't count towards your record if you lose. But there's gotta be some way to implement, if you're losing because somebody just left. If the game ends and it's 5v6, I don't know, that seems very unfair. If you can't win a 5v6, why should I be forced to lose in a 5v6? That shit is terrible. And so and again, I know you can report somebody for throwing, but look at this Emma. Look at this person. On my team. Why on my team? Why are you just standing there? Look at them. And it takes me and my teammates in the chat to figure out what's going on, because we don't know what's going on. And then here I am. I see my guy get revived, and then I realize wait a second. Emma, what are you doing? And she's just standing there. Minding her own business. And so, I mean, look at her cloak and dagger. She just got off, so she's coming back. So I'm thinking, okay, maybe she's waiting for the full team. Nope. Just, doing nothing. Look, Moon Knight trying, I mean, this is what I mean, it literally only takes one person. It takes one person. Look at, I'm on point. I'm on point by myself with my ult, trying to do something, get a pick, do something. Venom died, Bucky's coming back. And then look at it, why me? Why me? Why on my team? What is happening? You can't make this shit up. Can't make that shit up. There has to be something about this. You have to do something about that. Sure, I can report them and they get banned for 15 minutes. No, you should not be allowed to even play. You shouldn't even be allowed to play if this is what you're doing in competitive. And look, all of a sudden they start playing in, psych. Never mind. Look at Moon Knight, he's in there trying to get some damage. I'm in there, I'm on point. Why is my Emma standing there throwing? You're blatantly throwing. And mind you, people, we just, I don't know if you saw in the beginning of the clip, but we won the first round. And then instead of going for point, she goes for these like, okay, look, we get point. And so then I'm thinking like, oh, they're playing, they came back. They came back. I thought like, maybe they were just MIA. And then it's like, okay, maybe they just don't know how to play Emma. Oh, it could be that. And so this goes to one of my other points, like, I'm gonna make a video on this. I don't think you should be playing competitive. You're not a Lord. I mean, this game's been out long enough. You should be Lord at this point. And people want to sit there and say, oh, Lord doesn't matter. Bullshit, it doesn't matter. I'm taking, look at this. I don't know what they're doing. Don't know what they're doing. So frustrating that I have to lose games like this. And I think Venom's, like, everybody in the chat is trying to figure out what's going on. Because, look, we won the first round. Matter of fact, we rinsed them. And let's see. Oh, nope, didn't get her. Damn. Imagine if somebody was just playing. Like, what are they doing? What do you do about this, people? What do you do about this? Like, no. You shouldn't even be allowed to play in competitive if this is the kind of shit you're doing. If you get reported for throwing, like, that's messed up. That's messed up. And so then it's like, people want to sit there and be like, well, then just worry about yourself. You know, try and get as many picks as you can. Like, that's, I guess, that's all you can do. That's all you can do. You can't control other people. You cannot control other people. Look at them.
One effective treatments for ED.
Look at them. And so I'm thinking like, oh, they're coming back. Maybe they're just waiting for the whole team. Nope. Just threw that round. Just threw that round entirely. For no reason. Like, this shit literally makes me crash out. This is what makes me crash out. Is when you have this shit. This is elo. Like, what do you do about this? Look at them. Look at me looking at them. Trying to figure out what's going on, and then they're trying to hit me. What is happening? What is this? This is in Plat 1. Almost Diamond. One of these kids is like, yo, this is my rank up game. Are you being serious? So, I mean, 3 ways you can fix competitive. 1, you gotta do something about the fucking people who are DCing and throwing. Like, those people shouldn't even be allowed to play, honestly, after so many times. After so many times, if you're getting reported, 15-minute ban, sure, the first time, second time, maybe 30 minutes, third time, maybe an hour. If you get reported for playing like this after so many times, you should not be allowed to play competitive for that entire season. Like, they just stood there and let the store chase me down. And now they're in there by themselves and dead. And we're not even gonna see what they're doing, because when they come back, they do nothing. Like, there's nothing you can do about that. And that is so frustrating that you have no control over that. You're just forced to lose these games. I'm forced to lose this game after we won the first round. And then you just decided to throw for no reason. No one said anything to them. No one took their character. Like, I mean, I had this game playing. Nothing happened. And now I'm just trying to fight a Thor 1v1, figure out what's going on. Look at that. And they're just standing there. They're just standing there while there's a Thor raping the entire team. And this person's just there. Nothing you can do about that. That's got to get addressed. The point system. We just dropped the new patch notes. They did recalibrate the, ranking points for the season. And so we might see a little adjustment to, how many points you're earning and losing. But like, that was, you can't blame people for this whole quote unquote support strike. Like, you can't blame people for not wanting to play support or strategist role. If like, if you lose more points or don't gain as many points. Like, so we're gonna see what happens. They just dropped it today. And I mean, another way you can fix competitive is how you're judging the stats. It's one thing to say like, oh, if you get more damage, picks, final hits, assists, I'm sorry. They're still just standing here. they're still just throwing. Nothing you can do about that. And so we lose that game. You know, nothing you can do about that. So not fair. I don't know what you do about that. And so it's one thing to say, like, okay, your performance is based on how many hits you're getting, this, that, and the other. But it's another thing to like take into account like how much time is somebody spending on point, because that matters. Like that matters. If you're making plays to like capture the point, or if you're consistently on objective, I think that counts for something. Like somebody like an Iron Man versus somebody who, I don't know, is standing on point. Like I think that should be taken into account. Creating space, I don't know how you would judge that. But like if you're in a vanguard role, I guess it's by your damage blocked. I don't know if they're taking that into account. So like that stuff needs to be taken into account, but I don't think they are. I think they're just going off of damage, assist, and final hits. Maybe they're taking in damage blocked. So we're gonna see how they adjust to this new, ranking point system. But, and I guess the last thing I could say that they could do to maybe help competitive play, and again, I'm mainly talking to competitive play. We only play competitive really. Only time I'm doing quick match is if I'm trying to break a lose streak or I'm trying to lord somebody. But like maybe locked in comp would be nice. And again, this is just an idea. I'm not saying this is like, maybe I'm wrong about this, but like a locked in comp, maybe for the round, I think that would mean something. Like I just made a video on people switching characters. Like it does not help. It does not help if you're switching 4, 5, 6 characters in a round, doing absolutely nothing. You're just wasting your ult. You're just wasting your ult at this point, you know? And so maybe even if you like, your comp is your comp until the end of the round and you're stuck with it, I think that would be very valuable. I think that'd be valuable because then people aren't trying to throw by just picking somebody. Look at how easy we won that round. Look how easy we won that round. And then you go to this round. You go to this round for no reason. No one said anything in the chat and they just stopped playing. They just stopped giving a, like, you have to be penalized for that. And a 15-minute ban from competitive play, I'm sorry, just ain't it. So I'm sorry if I'm ranting now. I'm sorry if, this turned into like a little rant sesh, but hey man, this is just a couple ways on, you could maybe fix the competitive play. This has to be addressed. People do not deserve to lose this way. People don't deserve to lose this way. I'm sorry. I didn't deserve to lose this game or lose points for it. And it's like, oh, well, just perform better. You'll lose less points. No, I don't deserve to lose any points because this asshole wants to do nothing and just throw the game because they think it's funny. That's ridiculous. So, I mean, that's all I got. And I mean, if you guys have other things that we should address or talk about in Marvel Rivals, hey, drop it in the comment section. And if you do like these videos, please like, follow, subscribe. We're new to this, trying to be consistent, so you can find me everywhere at Saint Sonder. And if you're trying to find other players to play with that are not like this asshole, come check out the Discord server at Saint Sonder, man. But I mean, until then, y'all, stay tuned.